Hey y'all, happy Monday. I was like, gonna say Wednesday. That's when I normally go live. It is so good to see everyone today. Today is day one of our strategic planning party. I'm going to drop in every day at 2 o'clock and just do a little recap and just give some insights that are not in the playbook. So if you sign up, you get a playbook, and every day it's a worksheet and a video. So there's still time to sign up. I'll drop that below. And then in the meantime, I'll come in every day at 2 and just talk a little bit more that's not in there, except for Friday. I'm going to go for a belated birthday lunch with a friend. So I'll drop in that morning. It'll probably be like 9 o'clock. I don't have my calendar in front of me, but 9:30. It'll be in the morning. So if you signed up, I'm so grateful. This is something that I love doing, and I'm doing it with you. And just to give a little background about me, if you don't know me, it's nice to meet you. I'm Jordan Ilderton. I own Ilderton Bookkeeping and Advisory. I'm going into my 7th year of business, 7 years of supporting clients. So my background is accounting. I'm a CPA. We offer bookkeeping services, and we have that for our one-to-one VIP clients. So my interest is really all about helping businesses grow and become more profitable. Not just about creating more revenue, but creating more take-home pay for the business owner, because that is just something I talk to business owners all the time. And they're like, I have good revenue, clients are coming in, we are always busy, but like my income isn't going up. And it's so frustrating for them, and it's just not a sustainable way to run business. Like, no one wants to work just to work. So, that's what I do with business owners, and we work together every month. We love using the data because I'm a numbers person, but we really are strategic and intentional. And so that is what I've seen over and over help, keep people in business longer and provide more income and revenue for them. So today we start the strategic planning party, and this is literally what I do with my one-to-one clients. This is the process that we start with. We do a kickoff meeting, and this is it. This, what I'm walking you through in this 5 days. So it's literally like near and dear and close to my heart. And also, I am feeling the January vibes. Like, I've been sick for 2 weeks. Like, at 5 o'clock every day, I want to have my PJs on. But I don't, because I don't want to eat dinner in my pajamas. But as soon as dinner is over and cleaned up, like, I'm getting my jams on. I really just want to kind of like curl up into a cocoon and just like hibernate and not do anything. So that's just something that happens in January, and I really think we need to honor that, because our society, and I was reading a book about this. Oh, my dog, I left her outside. She'll be all right. But I was reading a book from the library about the seasons and how we're so tied to nature, and our society has just decided that like we need to always be in summer. So, if you think about the seasons, like winter, like nothing is growing. Like, even if you plant or, if you fertilize some of your house plants, like it's going to mess them up. Like, they don't need to be growing right now. It's kind of this fertile void in winter. And then spring, things start awakening. In summer, everything's in bloom and everything is moving and happening and buzzing. And then the fall, we start, harvesting and reaping the benefits of our labor and kind of preparing for winter. And then we're back to winter. And so just like our society is always wanting us to be in summer is the basis for this book. And if you look at like January, like winter gray is actually sunny today, which is very nice, but it's very like counter. I have a smashed finger. That's why it's black. But the January, like winter, not wanting to do something is very counter, like against, the whole like strategic planning and go after your goals and start setting goals and go after it. And like, it's just, they kind of butt heads, like they don't go well together. And we've actually booked clients this month, and it's not from anything I've done this month. It is from the process and the systems that we have set up like months previously. So that's just something I want to invite people to think about today as we're starting this strategic planning party. It's not just thinking about like, oh, I need to go out and like crush some goals right now, and oh, it's the end of the month and I should be this far ahead in my revenue. Like, we have all year to do these goals. We have all year to reach the revenue that you're wanting to reach. And so just thinking about like honoring where you are now and how you feel, and maybe you don't feel like going out there and making tons of connections and being social and putting yourself out there and starting all these new things. You're like, I just want to like be comfy and cozy and all that. And so like those can go together. So, you know, what we're doing now with this first day of day one with the strategic planning party, I'm pulling up my workbook, is really starting with your why. And so I think this is just so important. And I've been in business for 7 years, and whether you're new or a seasoned business owner, like going back to your why is so helpful. I'll be with you in a minute. I don't know why she's crying. But going back to your why is just like a first foundational step. And this really helps, like, okay, even if you don't feel like going out and like meeting new people now and putting yourself out there and creating all these new offers and being creative, like it's okay. Like, let's go back to your why and start building, you know, the momentum that we'll do for the year. So, and you know, the next few days we'll kind of get into that more and what that looks like literally strategically. But starting today with your why is just like the key, like to determining like your trajectory for the year and really helping decide like your course of action and what to focus on, because I'm all about do simple better. Like that is my, you know, motto this year, and that is, you know, just time and time again when I'm working with clients is to like cut through the BS, ignore everything you're seeing online about like, oh, you need this class for Facebook ads, or this class for building your email list, or this class for TikTok stuff. Like, just ignore the BS and ignore the overwhelm, and let's go back to basics. And so that very key is, why are you in business? Listing your core values, because that really sets the tone for everything else. It sets the tone for what you're going to sell. It sets the tone for who you want to work with. It sets the tone for everything. So like looking at your core values, creating that mission statement, and figuring out what makes you you. Because I know for me, like my background is, you know, accounting and bookkeeping and very left brain stuff. And I'm a really great freaking coach. Like, call me a coach, call me an advisor, whatever you want. It doesn't matter. But like, I'm here to help businesses like work and get more profit, like work what's already working for them basically. And like, how do we throw gasoline on that? And so like, I'm kind of this weird like unicorn. I'm just feel like a weirdo because I'm in between coach, I'm in between bookkeeper, but it's kind of this mesh. And so that's what I bring to the table. And when I'm thinking about my mission, my why, and my unique core differentiators, like why me, you know, those are kind of the things that I go back to, because we all have a different mission and we all do things differently. Like, you know, even if you are a kind of wellness coach, like you do things so much differently than someone else, and you have so many different strengths that someone doesn't have, and your background is different, and just the way you speak to people, communicate is different. So like really honing in on those and getting clear on them is just like such a foundation piece, and that's what we're doing today. So I'll drop the link below. I'm looking at my notes to see if I have anything else I want to go over. But yeah, so that was kind of it for today, but I'll be popping in at 2 o'clock, like I said. And please, if you're catching the replay on this, feel free to drop it in the group, or, you know, questions, or you're like, I don't really know what to put for this. Like, we love to support you. That's what the group is here for. So I'll see y'all tomorrow, and thanks.